We are back at it again here with another video with Invest for Tomorrow. To the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. All I ask from returns for you to smash that like button to when you watch this video. Helps out the YouTube channel and lets me know you appreciate the time and effort I put into making these videos. So here we are with RELI, and this is among the top shorted stocks on the short squeeze score list, and I believe it is still number one. We are going to look at the data together, but before we break down everything going on in the charts and the data of short interest and so forth, I want to share with you guys the home run opportunity I mentioned this morning over at the Discord. And if you want to get on early with us every single morning, we strive for opportunities like these. Check out the link down below in the description to the Discord. We look forward to having you join us, and we're going to jump right into it here with RELI and all of the data with the short squeeze score and short interest going on within these charts. So the home run of the day was spectacular, beyond expectations. And if you want to get on early with us every single morning, check out the link down below in the description to the Discord. And by joining, you'll become part of a growing community of investors all looking to learn and grow together. So these are the two stocks I mentioned this morning. They turned out to be phenomenal. Every single one of them gave us 10 to 15% plus. But the home run of the day was BVXV. We caught this one in the pre-market as it was pulling upwards, pulled down, gave a run of 5 to 10%, pulled back down, consolidated, and towards the bell, it went up a highest point of 30% plus with strength here on 42 Vision, that ultimate 42 Vision bull indicator, and it gave us a highest point of 30% plus, guys. So if you want to get on early with us every single morning, check out the link down below in the description to the Discord. We look forward to having you join us, and let's jump into these charts. So here we are with RELI, and as we see, yesterday it had explosive movement from $3 all the way to $8.25. It's been going in a downward trend, and we're starting to see things curvature here. Even though it went up and slightly down, these are the levels we want to be watching this stock very, very closely, especially with the short squeeze score it has and what the charts are showing. So let me go ahead and pull up ultimate 42 Vision. And by the way, you can now gain access to 42 Vision as well. 42 Vision indicator is down below in the description. And by joining the 42 Vision tier level, you will gain access to the daily watch list, weekly watch list, and a community of investors all looking to learn and grow together and receive the clarity you deserve and confidence to navigate through the volatility of the markets with the clarity 42 Vision brings to maximize on opportunities, guys. Check out the link down below in the description to the 42 Vision indicator. So RELI is under a bear indicator since way up here in the $6 range, came down, trying to find some strength, and it's going back into weakness, right? When we pull up the 4-hour, you could see here how things have been pulling downwards. If it continues in this sharp downward direction, it could eventually get a bear indicator, but guess what? It's been under a bull indicator since way down here at around $2.06. Something to keep in mind and watch carefully. Now, if we put the 1 hour, it has gone a bear indicator since yesterday. It's trying to reverse. We're going to have to see what happens, right? And then the 1 day, same thing. You could see things from the bigger picture, and it just got its first bear indicator after going up sharply and coming back down. So we want to actually see this small candlestick here actually level back up if it's going to have strength, or at least hold itself up from going any lower, right? Because it hasn't shifted yet, even though there's a bear indicator, into red candlesticks. It's still green, okay? We haven't seen weakness yet, right? If not, it would have shifted into something like this. It just went from being a really large candlestick to a really small one, and what we want now is for a large one to pop up next to it with a wick to the top and continue in this direction. So yes, the 1 day showing a bear indicator, the 4-hour has not, and the 30-minute, it's been under a bear indicator since yesterday. This measures the volatility, and if this strength comes back up with enough strength, there could be a bull indicator popping up somewhere eventually in the next few days, right? Tomorrow or next week. Something to bear in mind and keep in mind. Now, RELI is the number one short squeeze score stock, and it has a borrow fee rate of 89%, short squeeze score of 98.72, and the short interest is ridiculously high, 34%. Now, you could see here the days to cover is 0.01. That is the one thing giving an advantage and an edge to the shorts, and I'm going to explain why. So when we come down here, you could see that this last updated 14 minutes ago, and it shows short shares availability 0. So when the covering happens, which we did see some covering yesterday, eventually that number went up to hundreds of thousands of shares that were available, and turns out from yesterday to today, the short shares is 0. So they can cover and uncover and reposition themselves as shorts all over again whenever they want, since the days to cover is so flexible. This is like the lowest days to cover could ever be, 0.01. They have so much flexibility that this is why the short share volume ratio per day goes up and down, and it moves as they please. So you need to understand how important it is that this short share volume is so high yesterday, right? The amount of volume that they had yesterday, 55% of it was short. And how is it that 55% of it is short when this thing took off? Why? They covered, and that same amount that they covered, they just reshorted it. So the key principle here is to be watching this one for possible dead cat bounces or reversals of some shorts getting trapped and bulls catching on to this and pushing this one up even higher from here. But it is in a very weak spot with such a low days to cover. This short interest is out of this world. It's pretty high. I mean, I've seen higher, but 34% is pretty high. And this short share volume per day is pretty high, but this days to cover is extremely low, giving them the flexibility to go ahead and short it and reshort it as they want. So definitely something to be aware of. So what am I going to be watching tomorrow? Well, if it breaks through 407, I would even round that down to $4. I will disregard this or watch it closely and see if the bulls try to reappear. But below $4, this could go into further weakness and fight between $3.50 and $4, or $4 and like $3.30 or $3 or something like that. It's gonna have weakness. Now to the upside though, I want to see this break 522, create a support, because that's what got rejected today in the pre-market and again here. If it can create a support there, it might be the bounce to push this up to newer highs, new resistance levels, and eventually create another squeeze opportunity, trapping some of the shorts that are shorting this from $8 all the way down here to $4. Something to be aware of, something to watch, something to pay close attention to. This is the number one short squeeze score stock on the list. As we saw together, we saw the borrow fee rate at 89%, and that days to cover is pretty low, so we do want to pay close attention and be aware of that. As always, guys, to receive clarity like no other and maximize on opportunities and trade with confidence no matter what's going on in the charts, check out 42 Vision Indicator down below in the description. We look forward to having you join us. You'll gain access to the daily watch list, weekly watch list, and a community of investors all looking to learn and grow together. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.